Hello, good morning, everyone. Welcome back to our daily webinar in the morning. Okay, welcome back, many of you, especially because I see many names who were with us just last night for the third session of our 4-day course. But however, I still see there are some people I've not seen before, so I'm just going to launch a quick poll here to find out how many of you are joining us for the first time. As you guys are filling that in, and as more attendees are streaming in, let me share with you a little about what we do here each day. We have a daily webinar where Jin will be walking through with us his thoughts and ideas for a specific currency pair each day. Monday, we start with the Australian and Kiwi dollar. Tuesday, the euro. Today, Wednesday, the pound. Tomorrow, Thursday, yen and gold. And lastly, Friday, US CAD. And sometimes we have something else on Fridays as well. So previously, we had WTI, which is oil, because it is closely related to the to the Canadian dollar. Okay, and recently we did a little bit on Bitcoin. However, we are still looking for what is good to share with you guys next. Today, Jin will be talking about the pound, and as he will be taking us through different time frames, this webinar is going to be very beneficial to both long-term and short-term traders. He will be going through what could move prices, some possible trade ideas, as well as highlight the potential targets and risks for each idea. However, just a disclaimer, any information shared during this session is not intended to be a trade recommendation, but solely the opinions and views of Jin. So please remember to do your own analysis prior to entering any trades. Okay, let me just take a look at the poll. Okay, yep, so some new members we have. Warm welcome to you. Hopefully you will join us daily starting from today. And just a short introduction about what we do here. Jin runs LCMS Traders, where we conduct our trainings, okay, to help aspiring traders like yourselves be consistent and profitable over the long run, as well as Forex Briefcase, where he manages a total AUM of over 9.5 million USD. So this is a managed account service where Jin trades for his clients. Apart from that, he has also been invited to speak on many stages globally. And in fact, one of the reasons why you might be here is because you might have seen him presenting at such an event. However, due to COVID, we have not had large-scale events for a few months already. And in the meantime, Jin has been very active online, being one of the top authors on TradingView, speaking on national radio and of course a lot of other digital FX programs. Okay, and a lot of what we do here to share with you guys as well. All right, since we are all here to learn, I'm just going to do a quick sharing about LCMS Traders Club. Okay, so what is LCMS Traders Club? LCMS Traders Club, it is a community, a close-knit community where FX traders come together. It is a closed group on Facebook where the coaches share our content as well as lessons, and Jin does all his analysis here too. Okay, it costs annually $199 a year. Okay, that is a very good value at this less than $1 a day. Or you can try out with a monthly subscription of $49 a month. However, since you guys are all traders, you definitely can tell that the yearly fee is a lot cheaper. Okay, right here, we do have one of our coaches, Jinwei, has very nicely sorted out all the content into this content list here. Okay, we have lessons. So every week we have on Monday night, Jin will be going through with us a weekly outlook on the market, trade ideas in more specific, okay, because what we do here every day is although one currency pair a day, but you have to wait for that particular day to learn about that currency. But on Monday nights, Jin does go through most pairs, okay, to prepare the traders for the week ahead. We also have myself who would do a summary of past week's events, okay, and how it has impacted the market, as well as Daniel, who shares with us some learning points on the signals that is being fired out for the last week. Okay, so that gives you insights on how our signal team actually picks the trades and also the analysis behind that. Occasionally, for the benefit of all our members, we do have guest speakers coming in to share on other topics, either related to finance or other investments as well. Okay, and when Wednesday, sorry, let me just bring that up. Yeah, this is an example of weekly live call. Okay, if you guys are not able to attend, all the recordings will be up here, posted here, where for your reference. On Wednesdays, we have Daniel, who does walk us through other aspects, full broad-based learning on trading. We have chart patterns, candlestick patterns, fundamental support resistance lines, whatever you name it is there. Whatever is not there, it's going to be there soon. Okay, let me just bring that up too, tutorial videos. Okay, so recently Daniel is on divergence. Okay, this is one of the counter trend techniques that can be deployed to your trading on top of whatever else that has been taught and learned. Okay, so those are the main two programs we have weekly. Let me just run through with you what we have. Let me just run through with you a day. Okay, a day on what you can expect from the Traders Club. It's okay, let me just bring it back. Okay, so Traders Club trading, all about ideas, all about trading together. We have our members here posting their trade ideas. They just all happened just this morning. Very quickly, our coaches are replying, sharing their viewpoints. We have healthy discussion right here. We have Jin who constantly updates all webinars and all programs that is coming up, so you don't miss any of it. Jin again here, sharing his view today on US CAD. So the coaches do contribute ideas to the group as well, and you see he's taking a Fibonacci approach right here. So very broad-based analysis. Another member, Jason, sharing with us Cat Yen, okay, looking at ascending triangle pattern, which is something that Daniel has been going through the last month. Videos again can be found here. Shi Jie looking at Euro Yen, okay, and here, one thing I'm sure many of you came from the Telegram group or found out about through the Telegram group. What you get additional in the club is that you have the full analysis of why this signal was fired out, full 5-step analysis with the charts, and as also when to exit the trade. Okay, unlike Telegram where you just get TP1, TP2, TP3, and you do not really know where to get out. So full details here. Okay, other than that, Forex Trading Asia, our daily analysis, many writers contributing to Forex Trading Asia. That's actually a news website, very good resource to complement your trading. Okay, very nicely done up, very neat, full of information, even the breaking news and stuff where you can find breaking news. Okay, all available right here. Please go ahead and join. I'm sure the links are all being posted as I'm talking. And yeah, that is what you can expect, okay, from Traders Club. Once again, $199 per year or for $49 a month. For those of you currently, we are on the free 4-day program, almost coming to the end. I hope that you guys have started to really pick up on the content, and that content is the last piece of puzzle for the Traders Club that you can finally understand the full 5 steps, how we actually approach the market. It's a very consistent approach, and you guys will be supported with our trade ideas as well. So yeah, without further ado, just one last poll to find out how did you get to know about us. And I'll hand the time over to Jin.
All right. Good morning, everyone. How are you all doing today? Just had day 3 yesterday of the 4-day program. I see a lot of you have turned up from the 4-day program into the currency call today. So that's fantastic. I'm great. Glad you enjoyed the 3rd day. I think the 4th day is going to be absolutely different, beyond what you would think of. We'll be taking it at a totally different, well, left side, right side, totally different way of looking at charts, looking at trade ideas. So make sure you turn up. Just as a reminder for everyone here who have signed up for the 4-day program, which is absolutely free, 4th day is going to be available only on Facebook Live. After that, we will take it down. So you have to be present. You have to be there to watch and learn. After that, we'll take it down. But for club members, it will be available in the club, in the Traders Club. So if you're unable to turn up for the 4th day, which is on Thursday, tomorrow night at 7 o'clock, GMT +8, then make sure you are a club member so that you can watch it over and over and over again. After the end of the 4-day program, we will also be taking down all the other 3 Facebook Live videos that we have kept up so far. It will all be transferred into the club so that you can watch it over and over for club members. With that, there is still a little bit of space for the non-farm trading session on Friday. So Friday night, for those of you who have been living under a rock and don't know what's happening, Friday night is non-farm payroll night, and I will be doing a live trading session. Those of you who have attended my live trading sessions before know that this is one of those events you do not want to miss. Okay, because I'll be walking through with you what I do before the news, how to plan your trades, which pair to pay attention to, the scenarios of what I think is going to happen before the news, what I think is going to happen during the news and after, which pairs to look out for, and then trade the news together. You can copy my trades, you can just sit back and watch, you can understand how I look at the news, and while I'm trading, I'll be walking you through my thought process, so you learn through that way. And then after the news, what to enter and let it run so that you get the maximum profit for the non-farm payroll. Okay, we have used to do this in person very regularly. Now we're doing this on Zoom. Make sure you join club members. If you're not already a club member, make sure you are a club member and join. This is only available to club members with a limited seating of 90, because we've got our own people to be in there as well. So we've got 64 right now, only a couple of seats left. So make sure you sign up for this. And if you did sign up, club members, if you did sign up, make sure you turn up, because if you don't turn up, I'm going to blacklist you. I am going to blacklist you. So make sure if you signed up, you turn up. With that said, let's look at the news. Wait, where's the news? Let me move this away. And okay, so looking at the news here today, we are talking about the pound US dollar in focus, and then also referring back a bit onto the euro pound. Spoke about the euro pound yesterday. Looking at the pound US dollar, let's put it into the whole picture. Looking at the news, nothing much here, but what you want to pay attention to is at 2 p.m. 2 p.m. today, we have a lot of pound news coming out. And those of you, again, 4-day program, remember the pyramids, GDP number coming out at 2 p.m. year on year, quarter on quarter, was on the quarter on quarter minus 2.2, expected to be minus 20.4. year on year was minus 1.7, expected to be minus 21.7. Significantly worse GDP numbers expected to come out. What does this mean? If it comes out anywhere from minus 18, minus 19, minus 20, or even 21, 22%, in that range, minus 18 to 20, minus 22%, we're going to see a lot of downside on the pound, right? Because that is the weakness in the GDP that's significantly worse than previous period. We're going to see a lot of downside coming from the pound. Even if we do believe that it is slightly priced in, because everyone's going to be looking at this minus 20% numbers coming out, it could be slightly priced in. We are still going to see that downside coming from the UK. Okay, so that's something to have in mind. That's something that could happen quite soon, because we're already 11:30 now, 11:20 now. At 2 p.m. this news is coming out. So this is something that you really want to prepare for, and I'll guide you through that news, okay? Apart from that, we have some euro numbers. We talked about it yesterday. Nothing much else. Some US GDP numbers coming out tonight as well. You can see that GDP numbers, again, going to be very bad coming from the US. Consecutive, when we're talking about consecutive negative numbers, that is going to signal a technical recession coming from the US, coming from the UK. We are looking at recessionary numbers right now. And then after that, we have Friday's non-farm payrolls in mind. Okay, but you're going to see a lot of bad news coming from the UK at 2 p.m. You're going to see bad news coming from the US at 8:30 p.m. tonight. And then after that, it's going to quieten down again. With all that in mind, if you look at the charts, it has actually set up, or it looks like it's set up quite nicely for some good trading opportunities. Okay, this is the pound US dollar on the H4 time frame. We are looking at pound at a 1.2844 level. It has been sitting across, and those of you who are switched on, I hope you're switched on, you can see that it's been moving across. If it's been moving across, I don't know whether Jason's on the call, but I know Jason loves this, the straddle, right? It's been moving across. What is it going to likely to do? Have your orders in place, okay? If you don't know the straddle strategy, make sure you watch it, not now because it's 2 o'clock, it's the news. Make sure you watch it on the Traders Club. We do go into quite a detail on the straddle strategy. That's a weekly call on Monday nights. Look out for that. But at this point now, if we do see that bad news coming out from the UK, naturally we're going to see that downside on the pound US dollar. I'll take away this blue line, slightly confusing. But at this point, if it breaks below 1.2828, okay, if it breaks below 1.2828, you could be looking at that 40 pip stop loss, 140 pip take profit. Look at that, 40 pip stop loss, 140 pip take profit level. That will be the orders I would set in. Even if it goes to 100 pips or 120, 110, 120 pips, I will be super happy with that trade already. I'll be happy to risk 40 and make 100. That's more than 1:2. If it gets to 140, that's more than 1:3. Just from this GDP news that's coming out at 2 p.m. So make sure, I cannot stress this enough, this is something that I've got my eye on. 2 p.m. GDP number looks like, if it breaks below 1.2828, 40 pip stop loss, 100 pip take profit, 140 pip take profit. That's what you're going to be looking for. I think it's already moving there. If you attended day 3, at this point right now, look at what the indicators are telling you. Look at everything coming into play. If you apply just even what I have taught you over days 1, 2, and 3, you know this is a great trade setup coming up, right? Imagine what's going to happen after day 4. You can be looking at trades the same way that I do right now. So that's the pound US dollar, expecting the downside below 1.2828. If it does go up, if the news comes out positive, which I don't think is going to happen, and it does go up, I'll sit out and wait, not do anything. With that said, let's look at the euro pound. Euro pound, if we do expect the pound US dollar to come down because of the news, this will be invalid. We said that it would go up, test 9122 and possibly turn down. It didn't turn down. It's still testing that level. So at this point now, if we see the pound US dollar drop below 1.2828, we could actually see at this level the euro pound could possibly go higher, off above 9122, going maybe a 30 pip stop loss for a good 60 pip take profit. All right, so you have the euro pound with the possible upside move above the resistance of 9122 towards target level of about 9204, 9205. That 60 pip move, 30 pip stop loss, or pound US dollar with a 40 pip stop loss and about 100 pip take profit, 140 pip take profit. At this point, what you have is you would have two trade ideas coming out from this £1 US dollar or pound GDP news release. How do you decide between whether to enter the pound US dollar or whether to enter the euro pound? I'll leave it up to you right now. I'm not going to tell you how to decide which ones to enter. I'll go into all that detail of choosing which trade to enter, which are the likelihood trades, which are the higher likelihood trades, which are the safer option trades during the non-farm payroll. We're going to have a lot more examples to dwell upon when we look at the non-farm live trading. But at this point now, just want to impress upon you that at 2 p.m. we're going to see GDP numbers coming from the UK, possibly very bad GDP numbers coming from the UK, with that downside for the pound US dollar, with some upside on the euro pound. With that said, it's not going to last very long. Okay, this trade is not going to last very long because at 8:30 tonight we also have very bad numbers possibly very bad numbers coming from the US. So be a bit more careful with your trades. Don't think you're going to jump into a lot of trades and or hold on to your trades for a very long time. Be short and sharp, realize your profits, trade safe, trade well. I hope you were watching the US, the Trump and Biden talk, because that's also going to give some insight into what's going to happen for the US dollar. It's going to be quite interesting. Jason's here. So yes, Jason, I did mention about the straddle strategy. Take note of that. I know that it is one of your favorite kind of trade setups. Okay, so and it's really important you join the club because I get to know what kind of trade setups you're looking for. I remember what kind of trade setups you're looking for. If I find anything interesting, we'll sound it out, we'll pinpoint on you and tell you these are the kind of trade setups that you should be jumping into. With that said, Jonathan, you can take it back.
All right, thanks, Jin, for the analysis today. Yes, Sunil, so for pound USD, the only setup we would take is a sell trade. Okay, as Jin mentioned that against all other criteria, we will not look to buy in time of the current situation and how the charts are set up. Okay, I think the analysis, the summaries have also been put up by Daniel, very detailed there. If you guys had missed whatever Jin was saying or felt that he was too fast, the wordings are all there in the chat. Okay, yeah, so Stephen, a sell stop trade for pound USD, that is what Jin was referring to for the straddle strategy. Okay, yeah, you could potentially get into a trade earlier than if you were to enter at market. Okay, so with that, I'm just going to launch one last poll now to find out what do you think of this session. Okay, and now hope you guys take a good lunch and prepare for the 2 p.m. news for those that are trading. If not, you spend the time, check out our Traders Club. 4-day course will be uploaded there for your reference.
And I want to do a big congratulations to Kim Hong, leader for this month, winner, possibly winner for this month, the last day right now with $500 profit, $2,000 cash prize. This is a competition that we run now for 23 seasons already. The last time he won was in February last year, finally winning it again right now. Do you want to share a word or not, Kim Hong?
Yes, hi, Kim Hong here. Yeah, so it's been a while since I last won the competition. So, actually, to be honest, like throughout this whole 1.5 years, I actually managed to overcome a couple of bad habits that I used to have. Of course, time is too short for me to share what those habits are right now. But basically, what I'm trying to say is, if you have like bad habits to get rid of, join the club. We are all there to help you. If you have like habits such as itchy hands, you must trade every day, that kind of stuff. Just put it in the club, and we have people who actually share similar issues with you guys. So we'll just be there to share with you like how to overcome it, or at least someone to look over you, like an accountability partner kind of thing. So with that said, we actually have like Daniel here, our coach as well. So if you actually, do a one-to-one coaching session with him, he will definitely be there to discipline you and to look over all your trades. So to ensure that you don't make all these, recurring bad habits and stuff like that. So yep, that's all I have for now.
Short and sharp. So if you have any designs on his $2,000 cash prize, don't worry. We will be helping him spend it. You guys are not involved. We will be helping him spend that $2,000 cash prize. So congrats again. If you are not already in the competition, make sure you sign up with the club. Make sure you join the competition. Not only do you make money from your trades, you make money from a trading competition, the $2,000 cash prize. With that said, thank you all. Trade well, trade safe, make some money. Bye-bye.